What's up, guys? It's July 24th, 2024. Finally got a trend in the markets. Yeah, looking nasty on the daily. Bears got that follow through. I was on the fence about what was gonna happen when I saw this bull bar. Were we gonna test the highs or were Bears gonna get follow through for these bars? But this bar tested this breakout point and we sold off hard today. So Bears do got a gap because look at today's open. Let me delete that actually. I like adding gaps because they're starting to help us see like is the bullish pressure is closing, the bearish pressure is starting to stack up. It's a really big bar. Um, so technically, I mean, the play is the first gap bar under the EMA usually gets bought because it's like a discount or whatnot. I said that so like funny. I don't know why I said it like that. So it's a discount, right? So bulls have been buying above the EMA, and every time it came down to the EMA, they bought it. And now here is the first gap bar below the EMA. Is this a breakout bar? Is there a reversal bar? Is this a second leg trap for the Bulls? Or excuse me, second leg trap for the Bears? Leg one, pull back leg two. And now we go range bound above this gap. We are testing, almost came down. What is the high of this bar? So the high of this bar, 54.50. The low of today's bar, 62. 54.62. So there's an 8 point difference. So there's still a bull gap open right now. This gap right here, I think this day, this candle is these sets of bars. So from here to here, there's about a six. Wait, what was it? 54. Yeah, so like a 6 point gap to the bull side. Like there's a 6 point bullish gap open from this high to this low. But then there's this huge bear gap now. Bears have finally put in a gap bar. That looks a little funny. Well, the gap started from right there, so that's all right. There was a gap down. So this bar is strong. Let me make it nice. So yeah, so now we have this bear gap in place, this red line. If bulls start to close it, then we know we're in a range. If bears start to sell it off, then we've started some sort of bear trend temporarily. A lot of bull bars. So we'll see if this bar gets followed through, or is this like a trap for the bears? Like one, pull back like two, really big bar, second leg trap looks good for continuation, but then look at today's overnight. It's like 40 minutes past the open, so this is today. Today's still the 24th, but this is the 3 p.m. open. So it says 25th here. That's so weird. That's what just threw me off. On the bottom it says 25th, but it's still the 24th today. That threw me off. Okay, anyways, let's get into it. Big gap down. Bar one, good for the Bulls. Excuse me, I'm so used to saying that. Good for the Bulls. Bar one, bad for the Bulls, good for the Bears. It's continuation after a big gap down, breaking out below the higher time frame EMA and the lower time frame EMA by default. So I'm talking about this right here. Good breakout, follow through. Bar two is following bar one. Bar three is a very small pullback. We break the high of this bar. I think there are more sellers. Bar four is follow through. So now we have gap one. Here's a zero height gap. Here's the first bar gap here. So bar five is a gap bar. Bar six is follow through. Bar seven is follow through, but there's no gap, so it's weak. There's bars right here. We see bar eight be the first opposite bar. It's a doji, so it's not the best for the Bulls. And then it still sells off. So we have a leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three, and then we go sideways, kind of leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. It's hard to count legs in small pullback trends. You kind of have to understand the context of the day, because I just technically counted 6 legs, but I was counting the bars here. So leg one, then this breaks this trend line, so that's the second leg. This breaks that trend line, so this is the start of the second leg. You have an opposite bar, but it doesn't break the high. So you could say this is leg one, leg one, pull back leg two, and then C bar 13 breaks this high, so this could be the start of the third leg down. And it has a couple more bull bars, but it's still a pretty strong bear trend. We've been selling since the overnight session. Big gap down with follow through. Bull bars are small. Bull bars are range bars. Bull bars have more tails. We're going through trends together right now, and these are all signs for a trend. But bear bars have minimal overlap. They're opening away from the close, and they're trending lower. These are signs for a good trend. We have 2 gaps in the opening, so we could trend for the rest of the day. That doesn't mean we sell today. Clearly, we got a pullback that went more sideways. Also, look at the EMA. If you're trying to look for that reversal, Do you want to buy when the EMA is slope, or at least when the EMA is somewhat flat? I wouldn't even. I did buy this bar. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. So we're getting good follow through. Leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three, leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three. We go more sideways, so it's a breakout channel range, breakout channel range. That's the market cycle. I've been struggling this month, guys, to do these daily breakdowns. I feel like I'm going through a burnout, but I also think I'm at the end of the burnout. I'm slowly ramping up all the studying I've been doing. So I apologize if you guys feel like the breakdowns have been a little bit lackluster, but I've been I don't know what's up with this month. It's just been very range bound and getting thrashed around. More sideways price action here. This is the end of the market cycle when the market goes range bound. You have a leg one, pull back leg two, pull back leg three, pull back leg four. Or you say leg one, pull back leg two, second leg trap, right? And then it reverses at the low of the day. Bulls think this is a double bottom but traps them. Bears get another leg one, pull back leg two, reverses. And then bulls get a two-legged pullback into the EMA. Finally, first touch of the EMA, middle of the day, and it creates a very nice double top. 52 is a great short. I caught that short, leg one, pullback leg two, pullback leg three. I got out on 72 because I counted leg one, pullback leg two, pullback leg three. We went more sideways, and then within the sideways price action, leg one, pullback leg two, pullback leg three, 72. So yeah, it's time to get out. 3 legs down. We have back 3 legs down. I saw 73 and was pretty happy. Saw this and was pretty pissed. But then it is what it is. This is a wedge bottom, and we could have went sideways, tested here, and just went sideways for the rest of the day. I've seen that happen when we trend. So gonna take a lot less trades. It's difficult. Okay, so I thought I was talking for 10 minutes. It's only been 7 minutes. That's how I'm going through it this month, guys. I'm gonna try and just get this down correctly. So some of the trades I took today. It's a bear trend day, so it's selling. We're selling. There's multiple gaps open. Very small gap right there. So that's a no-take gap. I'm just drawing it in with a body so you can see it. There's actually not a lot of gaps open, so it's not the strongest bear trend. Gaps show trap traders. So you want to see bulls getting trapped. Is that the gaps? Hold on. No gap. Gap. No gap. Gap. Just make sure I didn't miss any gaps. Okay, so there's a gap right here. Gaps are really important. I'm going to start harping on gaps towards the end of the year and try and focus on them next year, along with breakouts and reading gaps. It just helps me a lot. I hope if it doesn't help you, let me know. If it does help you, let me know, because keeping me on the right side of the markets, which is why I was able to get out of this trade. So I'll show you guys. I shorted lows today. I shorted this low here, thinking that we were going to break out through this wedge bottom, bear flag, double top, lower highs, breakout. And I was looking for this price action right here. But I got trapped, and I saw this bar 43, 42, 43, 44 be the first gap bar above the EMA. So I held my short thinking we'd retest here. But then I saw 48, and I got out. Then I saw, because I thought this was like a higher low, we're going more sideways, maybe we test right here. I saw 48, I was like, yeah, higher low, testing this gap. I saw 49 and I bought it, thinking like, yeah, that's a higher low for the bulls, right? Higher low. As soon as 52 started happening, I just reversed my position and made it back. Pretty annoyed I held this because it did come back to the point here, but I just got a little thrown off with when the double top was being formed, because I thought it was a bull flag breakout. The reason I thought it was a bull flag breakout is because this was the first gap bar, so I was thinking, what if bulls try and reverse around the middle of the day? And I'm not looking for a full-on reversal, just I thought they were trying to put like a stop to the momentum and try and put a tail. So that's kind of what threw me off, but I hit out very fast. I mean, I didn't hold on to this. I knew if it was going to go, it was going to go. If it reversed, this is a continuation, first gap. This is a setup. Just how this is a setup. It's interesting what's going on right now, because 5-minute setups are happening on the daily chart, but vice versa. What the hell do I even mean by that? Price action is fractal. This is a gap bar. I'm just finishing these gaps because I realize sometimes I start something and don't finish it. That's a bullish gap. So see how this bar broke out past the EMA, but then reversed? Look at the daily bar. This bar is huge. The whole body is under the EMA actually. So this is a weak bull breakout. This could be a strong bear breakout, but could also be a vacuum test. And we could reverse and then sell off and go range bound. If bears need a wedge, like 1, pull back like 2, pull back like 3. It'd be interesting to see what happens. A lot of bear gaps stayed open today, so if you were bullish, you gotta hit out. And if you were bullish, at least try and be bullish above the EMA. Bears have control over time, so that's something to think about, how long they've been trading. We have a whole session that gapped down, so starting from there, excuse me, that's not the right button. So for almost 4 hours, we didn't touch the EMA, not including the gap down. I don't really know what the overnight price action looked like. I do know, I just don't have it up here. It was a range. So last time we touched the EMA was at 425, and then so about 6. No, never mind. Bar 1 broke the EMA. Okay, so that answers that. I'm just rambling now. Hope you guys did good. Hope you guys caught some of this trend finally. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hitting the follow button. Thank you for keeping it live. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Bush. Thank you, Rogue. Thank you, Trader Trick. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.